Hello friends, welcome again to my new video session. So in this session we will be learning about service, what is service in Angular. I hope you liked my last video which I was giving the idea regarding the routing and navigation of the Angular. So in this session we will be learning the service in Angular. So let's first take one example. What is service? Why it is used in Angular? The service is such type of task in Angular which helps users to create one communication channel in between the components. If you can see my screen here, I have created three components, component 1, component 2, component 3. So I need to create one communication channel. That means I need to have some common data which I need to display over all three components. So in that case, if we are not ignoring the service, let's say this thing is not there, we have to add same data in component 1, in component 2, in component 3 also. So in Angular, the service is such type of thing. It helps, it is injectable first thing, and it helps to share the data in between the components. So this is the brief basic idea as to why we need the service in Angular, correct? So this is the first one. The second advantage of service in Angular is it not only creates the communication channels, or it's not only distributed the data, the values in between the component, but it also the fetched the records or data from external systems also. Let's say we have DB. Let's say I am creating here let's say I have also database and I want to fetch some records from the database, and I want to distribute same data in between the all components. So that is also possible using the services. So let's see the syntax to create service in Angular. So I am going to open my terminal. I'm going to clear the screen first. So the command is G for generate, S for service, and our service name. Let's say I created test service, or let me to change the name into demo service. Now you can see it created two files, where inside src app demo service.spec.ts, another file it created demo service.ts. Let's open that file. Go to the VS Code, src, inside app. So this file it created. Let me to go to the app module.ts. If you can see, we have one injectable decorator, which is the part of core module, Angular core module. So this injectable decorator helps to inject this service into each component. So what we need to do, let me to give you one example. If you can see my screen, in home page I have some user list, first name, last name, and email, which I have hard-coded. I have a hard-coded directly inside the page. Correct. This, instead of hard-coding all these things, I can create one array, save all this, set all these values, and iterate inside the table. So those things I need to do inside the service file. And if let's say I have one more page like about In about page also I need the same data to need to be displayed. So the same service we can inject inside the component with the help of injectable decorator. It helps. It is such kind of which is called, actually it is called dependency injection, DI. So which is the part of Angular framework which provides components with access to service and other resources. So Angular actually provides the ability to user inject this service into each component. Correct? So let's create one demo and see how this service works. So if you can see inside here I have the hard-coded data. Let me open home component.ts. Now I will show you how to inject the service into the component and display the record. So I'll go to here. Public picture demo or I can directly include the value. So what are those values? First name, last name and email. Let me create first name, last name, not email. Copy. So I have created this array inside my service file. So the next step is I'll go to component.ts. I will inject the file here. So how I will inject? It is a service name, demo service. Correct. So in this way you can inject your service inside your component. If you can see, this is my home component. I injected the demo service inside my component. Now I have to create the object for this. Let's say private demo service inside the constructor. Next step is I need to fetch these user details to my component and display inside the page. So the next thing what I need to do, I need to add same service also inside my module file, app module.ts. And add this object inside the provider array. Finish. Now I have to call from my component. I have to fetch same user list from the service to my component. For that, let me declare one method here. Get user list return So this method I need to be invoked from the component. So here let me do public user array so what I need to do, this dot user array equals to using my service object, that is this dot demo service dot get user list. So what we did here, first we declared everything, we defined everything inside the service file. Now we have to return user array. For that we defined one method, correct? That method we invoked from this component file using the service object. Before that we have already injected same service inside the component. Now next thing we need to add it over here. Let me to clear this data set. I have to for this is one predefined directive equals to let user of so here we need to add its value using the interpolation. User dot first name user dot last name user dot now all things set. I injected same service. Before that I just defined some bunch of values inside the array. I returned same array using the one method to the component, and I need to display on the UI. So let's run this application. GS. If you can see, I can see the data. If I will be adding one more row here, that will be also displayed. Come on. Test last test@example.com. If you can see, one more row also are been added, and these values are not hard coded. So same thing, only using this one line we can go to, let's go to the next component, about component.ts. We can inject same file, same service. We can do like same thing. We can create an object of the demo service class inside the constructor. Now what we can do, we can display same value. Also, let me add some HTML code. If I click on the about, you can see same values are also displayed over here, and those are not repeated. You cannot hard code the same value within the component. So using one common service, common storage, we can transfer the values to each component, which I was explaining over here. So I hope you got the idea about the service, how it works. I explained one thing, one point, that is they created the communication channel, share the data between the components. And going forward, we will also see how it is fetching data from the external system, let's say called database. So I hope you will be liking this video. If you really like, please share it and subscribe it. Thank you.